Okay, Virgo. Interesting cards we have here. I feel like this might get into some type of difficulty here. I'm looking at this anomaly card and I actually don't recall off the top of my head what this is, so I'm just going to read this to you actually. The anomaly card here in this Urban Crow deck. In a sea of black crows, the one that grabs our attention is the rare melanin lacking one. Someone is going to appear, and it will be hard not to notice or avoid it. It is strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it will stand out in some way. Anomaly may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and out of character. Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential or to be able to rule out an absolute. Okay, so like trying to understand this anomaly. It seems like it's related to a person, possibly. We'll jump into this full reading and it may give us more clarity on the energy that's coming here. But so we have this energy of anomaly in this reading, and then we also have the stag spirit leadership energy, which I think speaks for itself. So this may be your energy. You may be a natural leader, or you may be stepping into the energy of a leader. Okay. So in the area of career and work, there is definitely a blockage in commitment. I'm feeling that maybe you're not committed to your work. You've had a difficult time finding work. There's been maybe a lot of fluctuation in that area. Maybe just not finding your right path or your right lane, or maybe having been in one for a long time and not feeling it anymore, like just not committed to whatever the work circumstance is that you're in right now. It's not long term for you. I can tell you that. It doesn't feel like this is a forever thing. This feels like a right now I have to thing for a lot of you. Okay, let's get some clarification on the Four of Wands in reverse, please. Yeah, you want something that feels like a fit. You are thinking of other possibilities for a victory in this area. I see that part of the reason you're not committed is you have other ideas about what to do next. Yeah, 2 sixes, 6 of cups, other, yeah, something that's more collaborative, a better fit for you, something that's more in your energy. You received the Druid of Stones in reverse here, which is like your King of Pentacles. So it's like almost like you don't feel like you're doing very well in making money, or you feel like you're not worried about the money any longer. It's more about the fulfillment aspect. That could go 2 ways depending on who you are. But definitely there's a desire towards more fulfillment with the 6 of Stones and the 6 of Cups in your area of work. You're not feeling fulfilled, and that's why you're not committed to what you're currently doing. King of Swords energy we have here next, and this is kind of how you're feeling emotionally or your emotional health. And I hate to say, for some of you, it hasn't been very good. Boy, this Magician is coming out a couple of times here. This Magician energy is the Magician energy is very manipulative energy, and it's paired with King of Swords, which is very high mind, very logical, a lot of clear-cut thinking about achieving a goal, but there's not a lot of compassion behind it. Can I get some more clarification for Virgo on King of Swords and the Magician reverse? What's happening here? Is this someone that's in their life? Okay, so this may have been past love for some of you, past romantic partner. We got the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups clarifying this as well, along with the Two of Wands. So it's like one of you made a decision to move on from this relationship. That's the heavy energy I'm getting from this. For many of you, I think it's going to be a lot of emotional heaviness and burden, and that person may have been like very cutthroat and very manipulative, and there's some emotional wounds in that as a result of that. Yeah, you don't feel like it was balanced, and it came at you quickly. This may not have been, for some of you, this may not have been your decision to end this relationship, but whatever happened as a result of that ending, that relationship ending, it did not feel that you were treated fairly. You did not, you kind of got the short end of the stick there. So that's something you're definitely reeling from. And we've got this Nine of Swords energy here. So you're not really taking any action because I feel like there's a lot of fear around you. And it's probably the result of going through this. This could be ongoing. I don't know. Can I get some clarification on the Nine of Swords? I'm just shuffling and not asking. Clarification on the Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's been quite a battle. Heartbreak in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Druidic of Wands in reverse here. Oof. Really licking your wounds, coming out of heartbreak, not really wanting to do much of anything, dreaming, wishing, hoping for the future. May have been financially difficult for you. For some of you, this breakup could have been leaving a job or being let go from a job. For some of you, it's the breakup of a romantic relationship. There was a parting ways that did not part well. It caused you a lot of anxiety and heartbreak, and you're just not feeling motivated or committed in a lot of areas of your life. But you are dreaming about something that's more fulfilling in the area of career. And it could be a snowball effect. Sometimes you get a bit of a snowball effect when one thing doesn't go well, it impacts other areas of your life. Like the romantic relationship not going well can impact work. Work not going well can impact the romantic relationship. You see what I'm saying there? Four of Stones. Wait, we've got the cards flipped up, down, around, all over here. I'm getting a feeling that the action that you need to take is along the lines of the Six of Cups and Six of Stones energy. Let's bring those out. Let's look at those. We don't need this to be all pretty. As much as I want this to be nice and neat, I will also kind of mix it up a little bit because I think this shows better together. Like, this is the energy that you're kind of wishing for and needing right now. This is what you're wishing for, and this is the action you need to take. In this deck, Four of Stones or Four of Pentacles is more like a Four of Wands energy here, you see? And then like the Six of Stones is more like a Six of Wands. So we've got, it's kind of a mix between a Pentacle 1 energy, the stones in this deck, just for anyone who's familiar with kind of a traditional tarot. So you're really being asked to find something new that you can commit to. Because you have over here, you know, dominion. This is this blockage, this Two of Wands area. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of blockage in moving on from this period of difficulty. It's, you know, it's hard to move on. I think that I don't think that it's you don't want to move on. Maybe for some of you, it may be that you don't want to move on. It's just hard to find your footing again. How do I move on? How do I, what direction do I go? Like, I know how I want to feel. I know I want to feel fulfilled. I know I want to not feel like, you know, this icky energy. But how do I move on? What do I do next? I feel that definitely coming. The moon. Okay, this is interesting because we've also got the moon here in your area of spirit. Oh, okay. I think for some of you, this is a spiritual journey. Can I get some clarification on the moons here? There it is. I was like, the moon wants to stay hidden. Yeah. This is a spiritual journey. We've got the Nine of Cups reversed and the Druidic of Cups upright. This is telling me that to achieve your wish fulfillment, there's going to be a journey. It's going to be an emotional and a spiritual journey for you. You're keeping this hidden from yourself, or you're kind of keeping walls up around this, blocking this out. This is why we have the moon card, very, very hidden. You're blocked off emotionally. There may need to be some sort of mental health, like therapy, that you need to go to as well. But certainly connecting with your higher self is very, very important here. I feel this is how you unlock yourself from this like cage almost that you feel like. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's in a cage. In the area of advice, we have the Emperor, we have the Fool, we have the Ace of Cups. Behind the Fool and Ace of Cups, we have the Tower in reverse. Clarifying is the Druid of Cups. Druid and Druidess of Cups, yes. Okay, so definitely connecting with strong spiritual side, getting into that emotional fulfillment, emotional balance, almost like the seas, the waters are calm no matter the circumstances. So what's happening deep within the ocean, far under the water, can be turbulent, but what's on the surface is calm. This is where you're headed. This is the advice of where you're headed. Definitely a spiritual journey. Stag spirit leadership, it's moving you into a new period of leadership. You're leading yourself. You may eventually lead others. You may be advising others spiritually out of this experience. We've got Fool as a new beginning and Ace of Cups. These are both new beginnings around love, compassion. This doesn't have to be romantic love. This could be loving self, loving yourself at the deepest level, loving your higher self, loving yourself enough to do what really truly matters to you in your soul, not what you're being told to do. The Tower here in reverse is just confirming that Tower moment was actually there for you to move you into this leg of your journey. It was, as painful as it was it was intentional. Five of Wands in reverse here, confirming that that battle is going to be behind you if it's not already behind you. And usually the greatest spiritual awakenings, the greatest evolutions we make are out of periods of great difficulty. You are definitely stepping into a you're stepping into a new season, a new, like, stronger version of you season. We've got the fours here clarifying, so you're going to be taking time. I mean, look at this, like meditating in the mountains. She's meditating on the cups. I know what Four of Swords and Four of Cups means, okay? You can go ahead and interpret those however you like, but in this particular reading for this person who this is resonating with, if it's only one or maybe it's multiple people, but I do think this is for someone entering a period of spiritual awakening, and these fours are you stepping into this journey, spending time alone in thought. Look at this, like sitting, meditating on a mountainside, looking up out over a sunset. She is meditating, staring at her reflection in the water, looking inward, taking time to really think. This card is often associated with rest. This card is often associated with apathy, but it can also be associated with taking a step back. And that's what's happening here, taking a step back to reflect. The moon, what's hidden from you is your higher self, your connection to your higher self. You have this capacity, Druidess of Cups, Druid of Cups, that's available to you, supported by the Stag Leadership card. This is actually an awakening. The fact that we don't have the Judgment card is shocking to me, but this is an awakening energy. Fool, Ace of Cups. I mean, that's all it is, and that's what the anomaly is about. I believe you are the anomaly, Virgo, and you don't know it yet.